Lights are flashing, data streams, crypto dreams in our schemes. Numbers rolling, feeling bold, on the rise, watch it unfold. Rise to value, take the flight, hold the line, day and night. Move with power, make it right. Rise to value, feel the light. Rise to value, feel the light. Charts are buzzing, we align. Future bright, see the sign. Momentum, it's in the air. Crypto moves if you dare. Rise to value, take the flight. Hold the line, day and night. Move with power, make it right. Rise to value, feel the light. Take a stand, play it smart. In this game, we're the art. Crypto glow, it's a start. Eyes ahead, trust your heart. Rise to value, take the flight. Hold the line, day and night. Move with power, make it right. Rise to value, feel the light.
In the digital realm where the pixels dance, I'm the trader, the player, the main chance. On the charts, I see the signs, the patterns, trend lines, candlesticks, the market's own tattoos. Highs and lows, the rhythm of the trade. Stay focused, don't let the noise invade. Technical analysis, my trusted guide. In the crypto market, I ride the tide. Crypto patterns, they come and go. Stay ahead, let the market flow. Buy the dip, sell the peak, don't hesitate. In the crypto market, I navigate. MACD, RSI, the tools of my trade. Volume spikes where the profits are made. Bullish and bearish, the market's mood. Stay alert, the game is never subdued. Highs and lows, the rhythm of the trade. Stay focused, don't let the noise invade. Technical analysis, my trusted guide. In the crypto market, I ride the tide. Crypto patterns, they come and go. Stay ahead, let the market flow. Buy the dip, sell the peak, don't hesitate. In the crypto market, I navigate. In the chaos, I find the signal. In the noise, I see the details. With every trade, I grow and thrive. In the crypto market, I stay alive. Crypto patterns, they come and go. Stay ahead, let the market flow. Buy the dip, sell the peak, don't hesitate. In the crypto market, I navigate. In the digital realm, I'm the king. Trading patterns, my everything. Crypto patterns, they come and go. In the crypto market, I go.
Check, check, 1 2 1 2.
MACD, RSI, the tools of my trade. Volume spikes where the profits are made. Bullish and bearish, the market's mood. Stay alert, the game is never subdued. In the chaos, I find a signal. In the noise, I see the details. With every trade, I grow and thrive. In the crypto market, I stay alive. In the digital realm, I'm the king.
at a blockchain party, she wore a Bitcoin necklace. Says she mind her own ether because she passed my stress test. Kept talking decentralization, my heart began to
Bring out the
sing.
cowbell.
But then saw her exodus. Now that's a crypto fling. You don't really love me, you just love my crypto. You don't really see me, you just see my crypto. You sick Crypto slut, need some road dog, you know. Then came another gal, met me on a trading app. Told her my wallet was fat, her greed made me snap. Wanted my private keys to unlock all the gains, but she was just another fashion link in my chain. You don't really love me, you just love my crypto. You don't really see me, you just see my crypto. You sick cripple slut, need some road dog, you know. Maybe I'll find one in a cyber cafe with no gain in her eyes, just love in her array. No fake QR codes or wallets to hack. A love that's decentralized, no strings in the back. Then rolled into Satoshi, she claimed she knew all the tricks. But her blockchain was shady, full of pump and dump chicks. She said, hold out together, I'll take you to the moon. But I ain't buying her Ponzi loves, my bubble to croon. Yeah. You don't really love me, you just love my crypto. You don't really see me, you just see my crypto. You sick cripple slut, look, need some road dog, you know. Maybe I'll find one in a cyber cafe with no pain in her eyes, just love.
Check 1 2 1 2.
No fake QR codes or wallets to hack. A love that's decentralized, no strings in the back. Then roll.
Need some road dog in you.
She claimed she knew all the tricks, but her blockchain was shady, full of pump and dump pics. She said, hold it all together, I'll take you to the moon. But I ain't buying her Ponzi loves, my bubble to croon. Yeah.
Sean, you let a stinker.
That was Habib. That wasn't me.
Yeah, that's what all the guilty parties say, Sean.
Smells like love.
Oh, jeez, Sean.
Somebody grab the air freshener for the love of God.
When the grass turn red in the morning light, crypto dreams sinking out of sight. We hold on tight through the stormy night. No
Are we ready?
Check. Emotions run high, but we keep control. Riding the dip as we play our role. The market's
It is the bowl of potato chips ready to go.
Check. Bowl of green M&Ms, no green ones.
Check.
Is the button panel ready to go? Is the button panel ready to go, Sean?
I hate these same buttons.
Why don't you get something that works? Habib? Why don't you take over the button?
When numbers fall, don't lose your
I
spark.
think about I would love to.
Even in the dark. Every
Hey,
loss is just
can I play with the cowbell?
Don't press it, Habib. All right. Check 1 2 1 2. Are we good?
All right.
Well, all right. Let's go have a good show. Ladies and gentlemen, live from the hills of East Virginia, that tantalizing turkey with the golden brown skin, the one that puts a little gizzle in your gizzard, the turkey man himself, Rodo.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I should say thank you.
Like TradingView. Welcome everyone to Late Night Crypto with the Road Dog. We're sitting here looking at Bitcoin on the 2-hour chart, and we had that big dum rejection here at that 360 moving average. Is applicable on this chart here. We got some bullish signs, bear signs, we got some mixed signs. We just went sideways. What I would like to point out, zooming out here, not the little time frame that I usually start out with. Should always zoom out. Never can stress that enough. You should always zoom out, especially when things get confusing for you. Gotta zoom out and see the bigger picture. And we made a higher high, and that's a good sign, ladies and gentlemen. That's good. Because before we made that higher high, we made a lower low. That was like, oh gosh, we were making a series of lower lows, lower highs. That's a downward trend. This higher high, oh, well, that's one to watch. Now, a higher high? Are we changing trend? We're on this little mini downward trend here. A little downward trend here as we're rounding out. And have we apexed? Have we reached the peak of it? Was this the middle? Are we now starting to make a higher high and a higher low? Maybe. That would be cool. I'm really cool with that. This is in a Fibonacci area, place where that could happen. I would love to see that this weekend. We had a dump on a Friday. They ran us up here starting Tuesday. Dumped us at the beginning of the week after President's Day and everything, then slowly start running us up onto a Friday, getting us excited. Oh man, we're finally going to break out. Maybe we're going to go up to 100,000 again. Yeehaw! And then dumped us on a Friday. Kind of the opposite of what they've been doing the last couple of weeks, where they would kind of they would be running us up. Well, I guess technically that was in the morning. They'd be running us up during the day and Friday and getting us excited into Friday evening and then start dumping on us. They play all kinds of games here on the weekend. Whatever they're doing on Friday, I look for them to do it on the opposite during the week anymore. And it's not 100% accurate, but more than not, it's a usually good rule of thumb to go by, because they just want to fake out the retail on the weekend. And they get you feeling one way right when they head to the weekend, and then they do something opposite during the low liquidity. It means there's not enough money here in the weekend. Most people are not out here trading on the weekends. Until that one day when people are just more and more crazy about Bitcoin and crypto, where they're like the weekend warrior traders. We're not that part of the market yet, but we're in the right year for it, baby. We're in the right part of the cycle for it to be happening within a few months. That'll start picking up. As hard as it is to imagine, we are close. I know it don't feel that way. I think it's like, this market sucks. This is like, I remember feeling this way last time too. At one point in the market, it's like, when is this ever going to do anything? And this market is really good at making you feel like, oh, this is over, or just wearing you down. Making you think, oh man, I probably screwed up too many times. I can't make it. I don't, whatever it makes you feel. But what it usually does every time, every 4 years, is just get people to feel that way. And then we start doing this. It's usually about the time that you get tired of it and you say, I'm tired of it. I'm done with this project. I'm done with you. Been holding you. Kind of like Polka Dot. Man, what are you? Are you stable? Are you ever going to move? Man, you suck. And as soon as you make, you know what? I'm going to do what they say do on YouTube, man. I'm going to sell my losers. I'm going to buy the strength, man. I'm going to sell that. I'm going to rebalance my portfolio, man. I'm selling out this bull crap. And I swear that your mind sounds good. Sounds like a good piece of advice, but I promise. Every time that you start feeling that way, that's usually the coin that's going to start taking off as soon as you sell it. As soon as you sell it, it blasts off, and I mean, probably within an hour or a day. And not long after you do it, it's like, oh, dang, man. Man, YouTube, you suck. It's so weird how this market works, but it's so good at happening that way. Hell, it tires you out. It's genius behind the market when it comes to psychological manipulation. I don't even know that I just think it's like a collective thing sometimes. This is like part of it. But here we are, holding some good levels here on Bitcoin. And also, I mean, we're lucky to hold some of these levels, but we've been holding them for a while, man. We've been up here right around $100,000 for many weeks, several months. Strong area. We haven't lost it, haven't dropped back to 70,000 yet. Been lots of calls for that, been lots of fear for that, but we haven't done it yet. Been holding this area, and I kind of like that. That's how I tend to look at it. Ladies and gentlemen, let me say hello to everybody in the chat here. 28 people hanging out with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Remember, when you feel like selling, don't believe all the hype. Remember, somebody else is willing to give it a try. There's somebody out there willing to buy what you're willing to sell. And the ones been buying the Bitcoin, have been the institutions on the low. That's what the chain analysis has been showing, and they're good at it. And who are they shaking out? The ones that need the Bitcoin the most. You mean the little guy. Because what little amount that we're able to scrape together, I know we're not out there buying hundreds and thousands of Bitcoins at a time. But what we can scrape together is going to be life-changing over the next, I dare say, 10 to 15 years. You can ride this puppy. You can ride a good mint on this puppy if you do this right. Don't depend on Bitcoin. I do recommend that you have at least 50% of your portfolio on Bitcoin. If not, you're missing the point of the game. Missing the point of the game. Hello, everybody. We've got Chris Klein, first in the house. Congratulations, Chris. Glad to have you, yeah, baby. Wow! Bobby Medina, first with aliens. First with aliens. Congratulations, being first with aliens. Important PC guy. Floki's Angels. How's it going, Floki's Angels? Ando Pancho, SPL, Tommy Tune Leaders. I might miss some comments here. We are running late tonight. I overslept. I woke up and I'm like, oh man, it's like 10:30. Is it morning or night? What crazy. Random Trader, Glasshopper, glad to have you here. Thank you, MG Motorsports. There's Sam Jackson. Olin, how's it going? DOZ, Darrell-Z. MG Motorsports, Jim Derringer. If I miss somebody, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get caught up here. MG Motorsports says, imagine if these companies were not buying OTC, the price would be off the chart by now. Yeah, true. They would really affect the market prices. War Dog Thunderbolt says, it's turkey time. Oh, it says, what a great day to be alive. I like the way you're thinking right there. We should be grateful every day. And more and more, I am just grateful and thank God every day that I'm alive. I know a lot of people I grew up with that are no longer there, and I'm just like, wow. And my little pack of friends I grew up with, I'm the last one left, and that's just, I'm not that old. I mean, we're getting there, but I'm still in the fun age, and it just makes me sad. You never know how long that you're going to be here. You never know, so you should be thankful every day. It always makes me sad to hear somebody passing, and that it seems like I hear that too often than not, and it seems like they're always younger than they need to be. So, ladies and gentlemen, we sit here and watch Bitcoin on these big air time frames, the 4 hour and everything, and they just kind of say sideways, mostly sideways. We're still looking at this possible Adam and Eve bottoming pattern that may be forming here at a level of support. Great little things, so they may making higher lows, and price starts to squeeze a little bit, and eventually this will flesh out, is what we're thinking, and it can take a little while. Ichimoku Cloud still says, chop chop. Gotta love all that chop chop. Now, I gotta tell you, this little shape we got going on here in the 1 hour, how we just dropped all the way down, and that looks like it's rounding. Yeah, that might round, and we might see them play with us this weekend. Maybe they'll come back down, and we'll get that little bridge type roll over there, that type of W pattern, and maybe break out. I don't know. Saturday, Sunday. This is me just kind of speculating, guessing. Now, we're above the non-moving average here on the 1 hour, and I always take that as a welcome sign. I like that. We dropped through a red cloud or a green cloud, which that's normal. We don't really like being too close to those green clouds, and this one sucked us in and spit us out on the other side. But there's some red over here, and it's starting to get thick, and I like that. If we're going to see a red cloud over here, I'd rather see a thick one, and then eventually we can go up in it. Looks like this goes all through Saturday. Red cloud starts, yeah, pretty much Saturday to Sunday. So I guess maybe I'm kind of curious how price acts until then, but we don't have really the strength unless they're playing real well games. Now you see the rise in price here and down right here, well, below the words on my screen. Let me see if I can clear that off. Right below, right here. You see, the volume, how when they were dumping, it was a lot of volume. That's a big freaking sell-off there. People selling off from 99. I'm taking profit. Screw you guys. Sucks to be you, man. I'm getting paid. I'm dumping on your heads, man. And that happened. But the volume started slacking off. They started, well, the sellers go, I'm running out of stuff to sell, man. I'm out of powder. I ain't got no more to sell. And then now we're rolling over a little bit. But now that the volume's coming up, or now that the price is coming up, the volume's not. And to me, that's not authentic price action, what we're seeing here. We're just seeing the market makers kind of back off. We're not really seeing the squeeze. Well, they're going to get a short squeeze now. No, I don't think so. I think they're just going to play with this weekend. They might even try to push us down a little bit, make you a little bit more scared. I don't know what they're going to do, but as long as we're above the 9-moving average on any time frame, you know, we got some hope. But win moon, crypto, win freaking moon. We get tired. I get tired. The weekends are just. Oh look, they even dumped over on SPX Standard & Poor's today. You dumped it on a Friday? Interesting. Okay. The dollar, the value of the dollar seems to keep declining there. It's behind my little turkey leg ears there. We're just looking at some indices here, getting a feel. And Bitcoin dominance, and that's part of the problem. That's the little culprit, in my personal opinions. Bitcoin dominance, the more money is focused on Bitcoin than altcoins. And that's just where we are. For real. And here, this is more my strategy next time. And this is paper trading, but this is mostly Bitcoin. Buying Bitcoin on this is a spot account, $100,000 account, paper money, not real. But comparing this to what I've been doing with altcoins, clearly Bitcoin's outperformed me, and me and my altcoin split. So this is a bit more what I do next time. Oh, I'm down on some. Oh, we down $1 million on XCN again. Oh man. That sucks. We only got 1.4 million over here. It was up to 3 at one point. Oh well, that's the power of going into Bitcoin. I'm sold on that strategy. Sold on that. Here we are, total 3, just kind of trying to find our way with altcoins, basically. And we got the red lines here. We're in a channel there. These are some other ideas, which we'll put them on the back burner. But there's some hope that maybe we can fight our way up, but I'm not seeing anything just totally, hey man, this is the time to go all in for altcoin. I'm not seeing that at all right now. But it's not necessarily saying it's a bad time to build a strategy in altcoins. Just know that on the average, Bitcoin is still going to outperform your altcoins. That's just what it means. That's just what it means. Eventually, we hope, we pray that this cycle will be just like other cycles, and we'll have an altcoin cycle, and that's the short little window, and it is a short window, ladies and gentlemen. This doesn't happen all the time, where altcoins will outperform Bitcoin. And I gotta say, the last few cycles, it's been really hard to be patient enough to catch that. This market will usually wear a lot of the altcoin holders down until they get to that point, and they've sold or sold out for cash or whatever else before then, because altcoins have just not. Last few cycles, it's been more of a Bitcoin show, especially the last cycle, and now we're definitely seeing this cycle, right? Don't fade Bitcoin. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a question. What does it mean when Ethereum, when ETH higher ups are voting on rollback and delete what was hacked? What? That's usually not seen as a good thing. They've done that before. And if I remember correctly, I mean, that's back when Charles Hoskin was part of the Ethereum group. Back when they were proof of work. And that was when the debates were the big split. That's why we have ETC now, because you know, I think it was a DDoS attack. They got attacked, and I think there was a hack, and then they decided to roll back, and that's where there was the big debate. That's where Charles Hoskin says, "No, man, that's wrong." Says code is law. Should never roll back, because now we're stepping off into letting man jump back into this and putting his little emotions and feeling. We're getting off track. We're getting away from the mathematical code is law thing and going to, oh, we can go in and finagle things. And that latter idea is what gets us into trouble, especially in the monetary markets. And a lot of people agree with Charles Hoskins on that, and that led, of course, to Cardano. But I haven't heard news of them doing that. Are they thinking about doing that because of the hack today with? And see, so that reveals how it's not really decentralized, right? That reveals a weakness in the nature of the project itself as far as its decentralized nature. So it's controllable. So and that's the same argument that you got with especially USDC. They can do that. So really, so whoever is controlling USDC, some government agency puts pressure on them to roll back something or do something, or I don't know, move funds from one wallet to another or whatever that they might be able to do. That's the problem. That's why nobody likes that. That's why it's not a good idea for rollbacks or anything. So I haven't heard any talk about it, but then maybe I'm not surprised if they're talking about it now. Wow, that would suck. I don't think that would be healthy for Ethereum price or confidence in it. Sending Bitcoin sideways, hopefully not to 88 or 85. If it does, I'm buying. Ryan K says, don't let them smoke you out. Nope, they're good at it. They're good at it. Losing the demand line was a bummer on XCN. Let's go see that. I don't use that term. I know it, but I mean, it's just not a habit term out of me. So XCN. I usually call that support line. Try to point that out to people. That's one thing you'll hear lots of different terms for the same ideas with TA. That could be confusing for some people, but it's good to hear those other terms so you get used to that. Like XCN, let's go check on that support line. I should probably say that more often, really. Support line. Oh my gosh, can we not find it? Where's a chart that I'm looking for? I'm looking for something that's got. Yeah, it actually should have a good chart. Oh look. So, did you hit it? You did. You finally hit my little target there. Bless your little hearts right here. So the little white line, which is technically 0.0174-ish area, we went down below there a few days ago, right? This is it's a Fibonacci area. Also here, I'm on the 1 hour and see the 360 moving average right there. Another little place of support. No, it's not. That's sorry, we got the GAN lines out. 3 to 1. Okay. Oh, I hope you don't come down anymore. I hope you don't. She could, because she's lost this one on the GAN line. But she could bounce over here. Otherwise, we're looking at this one. That would suck. I don't really see that happening just yet. Let me back out on this one. Let me get rid of that. I was looking at this earlier, I think. Let's zoom out a little bit on XCN. Now zoom out on the bigger picture and see, we already hit that target. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I gotta do this. I've got to do this. Yeah, I should leave that. We gotta do this for the algorithm. I haven't done it though. I haven't posted this in a while. Let's have the channel grow, supposedly. That's what they say.
In the trade market's a taco stand. I'm torn between two loves so pure. One hand typing while the other lands. A taco wrapped up with allure.
Oh no! I can't get my arrow. There we go, arrow. My turkey face. We gotta take a little picture of this, copy that image, and put it over into the vanity wall. 'Tis our little ritual whenever we nail it. Put it over into the vanity wall over here. All right, so now we got all this, and now I can get rid of all this. So that's hopefully a bottom there. Doesn't mean it's going to be, but we're looking for at least a local bottom at that area. Now we can zoom out. Check its health here. Oh snap, you lost it. You lost it. Please don't fold in here. Father, please don't. That would suck. Not saying it's going to go down there, but we're just keeping our eyes on it. I'm really hoping this one does well. My personal opinion, I see the evidence that we're on a channel that's trying to get a partial decline here, right here at this area that it is finding support, a little zone there, but man, so there's not much here to keep it from falling back to this area, 0.0126, and man, that would make my bags deflate. If you got a bag of this, it moves a little. That bag is affected, man. I mean, you can watch your bag kind of grow and shrink quite a bit because it's so tight. So we're at less than 2 cents here, and if it goes like 3 cents or 4 cents, I mean, it doesn't sound like you would. Yeah, you're doubling your bags on here, and this one can do it. The only bad thing is it's got a lot of tokens, and that's sadly, some of the good projects or ones that seem to be so interesting do have that, and at some point that just catches up with them and makes them just move like molasses. That just does, and you sit there and you have to be very patient because it takes a lot of money coming in to move those. But as a longer play, they can usually be they can be quite lucrative. So we went up, we made our gains, and we went parabolic and all that, and now we go down and sideways. That's just part of the game. And I'm not seeing a good solid area here that I like just yet. I like that 618, but we lost it. It looks to me like for XCN that we're setting up for a bearish retest of the 618 area. So I can think we can come back to the 2 cent area, but I don't know if it'll hold. If it does, that's great. If it breaks out of the trend line here, that's even better. But a lot of times what we can see is it roll over, then maybe come back and do a W pattern right down here at the same areas that we're at now. So, it looks like she's got to spend some time trying to figure out her life's direction here. But I would really like to see her get the 2 cent area and reclaim that. So I don't like the fact that we lost that. I still do like this coin though. I do. And I turned a little into quite a nice little bag of it. And I was able to use the proceeds of that to help my other accounts when they were in a time of need during the big sell-off and everything. It was very fortunate, and I do like it. I want to come over to let's go over here, and I'm going to type it in over here in Tokenmetrics. It's XCN Onyx coin, and we'll get the readout over here. We'll take a look at trader grades. It's in the sell zone right now. TA grade over here is 28%. Quantitative grade is 50%. I wish I could tell you more specifically what those mean, but I really don't pay attention to their trader grades over here. To me, I think they're a little bit behind on that. But their investor grades, I do pay attention to that over here. It's a little bit neutral right now, but fundamental grade on this one, 66%. Technology grade is 79%. That's good. Anything 70 or more is a really strong score over there. And most things I don't see hit. Very few times do I see something hit the 80%. And we're right there at 80%. Valuation grade is 22%. So she's been just a little bit undervalued.
Your fib extensions are my deepest trust.
And the price, it's got it at 2 cents right now. It's just not exactly. Circulating supply is 32 billion. 32 billion. Total supply is 48 billion. Gosh darn it. I mean, think of Caspa, same category, but Caspa got up more than 3 cents, didn't it? Took it a while, but she did. She got up to around 20. Imagine this one went up to 20 cents. Oh, golly, I got a boner. Oh, turkey down a boner. Turkey bone. Turkey bone. That's that you can say turkey bone on YouTube, right? Right? I'm trying not to break the rules. But Onyx is an infrastructure for multi-asset, scalable, cryptographically secure ledger. Onyx functions as a blockchain-based technology that enhances financial ecosystems by enabling a more efficient and interconnected economy. With the mission to develop cryptography, blah blah blah. It's one of them nerdy, actually real world plays there. Real world asset plays it. You know, something that's got something actual use case behind it, rather than, hey, look at the cute dog picture, you should buy it. No, it's for real. We just put it on Pump.Fun. Yeah, come on, it's a puppy with Bitcoin sunglasses. You gotta have a. So this one actually does something. So I like it. And everybody was on board when they're pumping, but when they don't pump, everybody's like, oh my gosh. But I got faith that this one can go back up to 4 cents, 5 cents. Let's see what we can do. She just gotta, let the hype die down. How low? But can you come down here? That would suck, but it could. That's on the radar. We gotta look at 0.013 as a possibility. If this current level that we're at right here, let me put my little thing there. That's 17 cents if that can't hold, but I'm curious. I don't like losing that line. And she technically made a lower low than this wick over here. She's in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. But there is this one little weird idea. Hear me out on this. Now, what if this goes into Elliott wave theory? All right, this is okay. Just bear with me. Let's get the Fibonacci's off of here. Riddle me this, Batman. What if? All right, let me get all the nerds excited. What if this is your wave 1? This is your 2. This is your 3. This is your 4, because your 4 cannot overlap your 1, right? Can't touch. We got a little gap there. What if we keep this little gap? Like in this, the 4, this would be the 1, the 2. This would be your 3, your 4, and then you come up somewhere for a 5. Back up to 5 cents. Maybe you double top, maybe you don't. Maybe you go more. But what if we got another wave coming? Oh, wait, ladies and gentlemen. What if? What if this is your wave 1, your wave 2, your wave 3, your wave 4 cancels out? It doesn't work. What does that mean? No, that means... Hear me out. Wait. That would make, if that invalidates, if it does cross over, that makes this a wave 1 and this a 2. And then your 3 would be your much bigger wave, meaning we're just getting the party started. So are we going to cross over or not? That's basically what I'm looking at here on prices. As far as this bottom goes, that we're getting, if we can come down to, let's just go ahead and draw it. This little line right here, 0.0156 ish. If we come down and touch that one, then this might turn into a big ass 1-2 wave, and it might even rock the boat higher. So I kind of do. Do you want to ride it down there, you know, or what? It's just fractions of a penny lower if we want to go down there. I don't know. It doesn't mean no bounce from there. Just means we might hit it on the way down here to 0.013 if that happens. But if it does happen, it's not a bad thing is what I'm trying to say. If we find ourselves down here, that's not a bad thing. That can set us up for a much bigger move. It just sucks in the meantime. To ride her down. Ladies and gentlemen, some of the things that are kind of popping off right now is that there's this coin called Grass. It seems to be having a pretty good time. Yeah, we were looking at the Stiletto heel pattern as she's forming down here, which kind of turns into possibly an Adam and Eve, which she did nice. This is what we want to see the other altcoins do. The ones that were making this possible Adam and Eve shape. She just kind of did that's really more like an Adam. This is an Adam and Steve. This is Adam and Steve. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to walk. I walked in and just saw them, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't. You just opened the bathroom door, and there it was. I was like, well, I mean, I'm sorry. What did you expect me to do? Let's clear you out, darling. Now we can see it. What happened is I had so many lines up I couldn't see the forest for the trees or the Adams and the Steves. But here's Adam because he's all excited, and then here I thought it was an Eve. It's hard to tell these days. I really thought that was going to be an Eve, but it's not. It turned out to be a Steve. She had a little knob there instead of the roundy part. I am so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I misidentified this double bottom pattern. I did not recognize this double bottom pattern for what it was, and for that I duly apologize. I did not recognize Steve. Steve, them high heels are looking really good on you, man. It fooled me. You got that Adam's apple. I mean, I didn't even. Wow. Hey, man, Steve. I mean, Stephanie. You got a great doctor, Stephanie. I'll give you that. You must have used that USAID money. They did a really good job. That was awesome. Okay, well, anyway. My bad. Anyway, a double bottom is a double bottom, man. So you got this idea for the double bottoms, and if you want to be conservative, you take the measure move there, pop it up on the top. You want to go for the little wild ride, we'll take this one, go from the neckline, go all the way down to the little tip, which, by the way, this is for science. I'm going to go for the pubic bone and come all the way down to the tip. Oh, wow. That's amazing. At 46%? Wow. Okay. How much of that did you take, Steve? That's okay. Anyway, I'm sorry. I don't mean to pry into your personal business. I'm sorry. I got distracted when we from the pubic bone down to the tip there. We put that over here on top of Steve's humpy hump. And how far can that go up? 2.8 cents. My goodness, this is a Grass. So wow, just going from this bottom, they could have gave us some ideas. How well would they have played out? We were just sitting here and going over this. Put these guys over here. This is just taking measured moves. I'm just saying. Are we Monday morning quarterbacking? I think I'm just still in shock that I walked in on Adam and Steve, because I thought it was a Stephanie. I thought it was an Adam, and my bad. Anyway, hey, look, man, the first target to Stephanie's bottom, taking that measured move there. It got hit there. That's kind of cool. In the future. And then the bigger target from Steve that didn't ever get hit. Finally, we got there, and that's what we've been fighting with now. So you tell me, do measure moves, you think they work or not? Because, I don't know. My whole premise, when I was just pattern trading alone before I introduced Fibonacci and other ways to get targets, I did lots of measured moves. And I just found if you're accurate with them, and you know, a lot of times they work out really great for targets. Really, really good. Really good. So there's an example of how that could have been played with Adam and Steve. You just wanted to play with Adam's dingle dangle. I just wanted to find out how long that dingle dangle was, what the effect it had on the market. So this is Grass. Anyway, she was down on her luck and now she's not, and that's kind of cool because I remember when she was down about 120, 125, and I've got to play on this, and I'm very happy with its performance here. I want to zoom out. Since we got a little Grass. That's an interesting name for a coin, huh? Grass. So when you do zoom out, and I recommend that you do. Wow, man, cool. 29 people. Look, this range that we were in, and that's really the best way to look at it. You got this, if you look for, you got like a little horizontal area right there. You see that? You see that going on right there? Yeah. Kind of this area right here. We're coming back up to retest it and see if we can pop back in there. It's like sneaking it into the movies on the weekend. So we can sneak back in. Maybe. That would be cool. So we are at an area of resistance there. We can zoom out. We can come over here. I want to take a swing high all the way to swing low. And let's just kind of see how we're standing here. Ooh, nice one. Okay, we can flip you over to a green. That was a 382. If you can hold that, yeah, baby. 279, 280 should be coming as our next target if we can hold the areas we're now, and then eventually 330 be on the radar for our next target area. That sounds awesome. And you know what really sounds awesome? Spare me, tell me what really. You could be looking for 78. For real. 277, 330 could be some potential targets. We also might come back and retest 186. That could happen. It should. From where we are now to our next target would be how many percents? What would we make there? Just 32 additional percent. So imagine if you got down here on these areas when it was about, wow, let's just say 160. So you got late to the game after the breakout from our Adam and Steve pattern. It'd be up 32% now. Coming up to that target, it'd be about 74. Coming up to the next one, ooh, moonbag right there at 330. Yeah. That's where you take your collateral out, and then you got a free, clear, risk-free bag of this that can give you infinite returns because you got no risk in it whatsoever. And that is the best play. It's hard to do it. It's hard to execute that for a lot of people, to wait till you can get that doubling and then pull that capital out. But I'm telling you, that is one of the smartest plays, and you rarely get the chances to do that in altcoins. But luckily, I mean, really, if you've had some dry powder and not been too caught up in the market when we get these big pullbacks in altcoins, because it's happened 3 good times so far, we've round tripped on altcoins. There were 3 chances to moonbag a lot of these. Think about it that way. This might be the last chance, though, at this point in the game in the market. The bottoms that we're finding for the altcoins now, maybe the very ones, the last ones, or maybe there might be one more rollover for some of these over the next few months. I mean, we will get a drop, so I think we will have probably a Q2, a Q3 little altcoin flush out that usually happens where they drop a nice little 30 to 50% again. That's just what happens with altcoins. It is a bumpy ride. But Grass doing pretty good. I gotta say, that's kind of cool. Degen coin, which that's a base thing. It's kind of like a meme coin layer on base. It's probably not going to change the world. Had a lot of hope, a lot of hype, and now she's made a lower low than what she's ever been. So it can probably make gains, and I've got this, but ooh, that target ain't never hit. That idea did not play out. We were looking for an AB equals CD to happen here, and instead we lost it, and then she came down. Parabolic move, down and sideways. She just said, screw you, dog. I'm going down. I am not the strong coin you think I am. She can come back and she can make her gains. The dog's exit point will be about right here at 0.023, more than likely, because I'm not convinced that this one has much of a use case. I think they were trying to shoot for something kind of like Pumped Up Pun, but Pumped Up Pun kind of just stole the thunder from them, I think. I don't know. I'm just speculating here. Nice falling wedge. Kind of shallow, but yet main, baby. Main. You got so much resistance right over here. I'm gonna do like some of the other people do. That whole area, marking from this support area here, and it's a little fuzzy, but it's there all the way down here. This whole zone is just going to be kind of weird as resistance. You draw that over and you can see it was kind of weird here. We kind of caught it through there. Support. Now that there's the resistance, and you could even say it's probably a little bit wider. It doesn't have to be exact. We're just getting this is a fuzzy zone of resistance. So it's going to be a trouble getting above 0.008, I think. That's a little support resistant flippy area it needs to get above. But ultimately, I would be looking. 0.016 through there. Gotta watch it. She may have a lackluster breakout. Anything could be happening. There's been a lot of volume lately here on the 4 hour. That's helping to drive prices up. That's cool. I like that you got volume behind this move. Maybe that'll stick. You know, you're not really past the testes yet. The testes? From here we are to the there we are. That's 70% to get up there. That's pretty good comeback. I don't know. This is either a gem of a price, which I think it probably is. Let's make a lower low. It's probably the 113. When we take our Fibonacci's, if we use Fibonacci magic, which I love using Fib magic. The magic changed my life. We hadn't really hit our target quite yet. This suggests that we might even see this. I don't see it happening yet, but that's what the Fibs say. Partial decline here on a falling wedge pattern. That's a good sign of a possible breakout. Keep your eyes on D-Gen. See what she does. She'll struggle through here. It's not the strongest play, but it might be something. It might be something for anybody that's in it, adding it to their bags. I don't know. We're just looking at coins. Let's come over to the chat and see what you guys are chatting about. He says, man, is my microphone? The first thing I look at is the microphone. There's arrows. There's thumbnail. I'm following the trail. There's a trail. We're going to solve this together, lady. This is like Nancy Drew and I feel like Scooby Doo. Whoa. It's boating up, Shaggy. Let's go look it up. Joe says, Road Dog, can you explain what XCN is? As if I'm a 5-year-old. All those big words you read about XCN doesn't make sense to me. What does XCN do? Payment system or just another trash token that you can stake and earn more trash tokens? Please help me understand what makes this get gains. Or can we just think of it as a meme? Now, I'm going to level with you guys why I'm looking at XCN at all. Okay, and it's weird. I was not led to this coin by its fundamentals or its greatness. Oh, what is the guy's name? I don't have him marked over here. Okay, well, go start it. I don't know if I'll get into that part. Trump took the bullet in the ear, right? That was predicted by someone here on YouTube. Okay, and that kind of made news and got started, and I just kind of peeped him out. When you call something like that 6 months ahead of time to the T about bleeding ears, a bullet zooming by, and So I kind of watched this guy, and then, you know, you hear some other things, and I'm like, I'm not really sure if I'm sold on this guy or not, this and that, but maybe he just got lucky one up. Well, then a couple of other things he came off. Some of them come true, and then some of the things, I guess, I don't know. Anyway, long story short, there was a prophecy, the hymn that God revealed that this is one of the coins, this and XRP, that would do really good for people and help them. And it kind of jams with my idea, because I feel that especially Bitcoin is a gift from God for the people to avoid what could be happening with the CBDC. CBDC is the same as the mark of the beast in Revelation. Whether you want to believe it or not, that's a vehicle where that scenario would manifest and come to life and change everybody's life, and you would just see that the possibility of all the stuff of Revelation unveiled before us. And they had a crappy time in Revelation, what we're seeing, and I really don't want to see that right now. So Bitcoin, I think, is an answer, a way out that God has given us. Now that goes into some of my personal beliefs, and hope it doesn't offend anybody, but then I really don't give a where are you? I really don't give a rat's ass if it offends anybody or not. I believe what I believe. But anyway, XEN was one. And so a long time ago, I thought, okay, well, you know, there's a part of me that's like, okay, I'll throw a little in there. So I took like $250 in it after I heard that. And I didn't think anything about it. It's on MXC, and I had to make it. I was going to sell it and just say, screw it. This one's, but it was so devalued from the $250 I put in there. It wasn't even worth, you know, me moving it out for gas fees. I was like, screw it. I'll just leave this on MXC. If it ever turns into anything, maybe we'll do something. Well, it did, and that $250 turned into like $3,000. So, you know, thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. And from there, I've seen it get as high as $15,000. So that's my personal take on Onyx Coin. But what is it? Well, let's go check it out. We did not look at the website. Let's go check it out. So it talks about being a financial ledger. It's a modular blockchain. And what that means is that the people that come to build on their project, well, they can take little sections. It's like Legos when it comes to them and customizing how they want things to work for their projects. So a DeFi thing might take these little sections here and piece them together and really kind of fine tune. That's my understanding of how the modular blockchains work. It definitely gives your developers a lot more finesse on how they do it. Therefore, you know, they can have faster transactions, have better services. It just gives them more control from what I understand. And this is a thing that came out. Cosmos ecosystem was really promoting this, like TS Celestia, the modular blockchain. That's supposed to be one of the big things. And there were several modular blockchains out there, like what's the other one? I got the nice Dimensions one. I got the nice airdrop, and now it's kind of really undervalued. But that's a big thing. That's one of the next innovations here, or its current innovation. Just the hype's not behind it yet, but I'm sure that it will be over the next 12 months as this technology gets used. But that's what they're doing here. So it's one of those. Designed for financial grade applications, cross-border, designed banking, securities, and payment applications that have no borders. So so for payments, it would be a payment application, but also the securities actually, and that's where we're getting into real world assets. It's built as base layer 3. We share the economic security of Ethereum and Base. So that was nice. Now I didn't know that. I didn't know that they were hooked up with Base Chain too. So we've got a ties to Coinbase, and definitely Coinbase will be headed toward real world assets. I'm wondering if they got any kind of mix with Ondo. It seems like that's in the back of my head somewhere, and it kind of makes sense because Ondo's also with Coinbase tied in with that. And this is where the big money plays are coming in. This is like where Wall Street is coming in and like Blockchain can change our financial industry. That's why Wall Street and all that and the banking things, they get a boner for it. But they have to go through proper ways and regulations to do it. And I think part of Choke Point 2.0 was to give them a little time to get their feet in there, or else blockchain would have really just, I mean, it could really disrupt their whole legacy system. So I think this one provides a channel for them to build things the way they want to. And in the future, I mean, we come to crypto and it's decentralized, right? Well, we're going to have to share the space. You're going to see, and we have been, a lot more centralized projects come to the space. And where they're more privately owned, privately governed, have more control over that. And in cases like we were talking about earlier, where they can just come in and, you know, claw back coins if they want to, and that's not cool. But that's where we're headed, and that's where anybody on Wall Street and the legacy system and the banking industry and all that, they want as much control as possible. So we're going to see a lot of more centralized projects being touted, and a lot of that narrative trying to be sold on us. Now that's blinders, and it's getting away from what the full decentralized possibilities are. But we're going to see that's going to be where a lot of gains are made in those centralized places. You're going to see that because that's where a lot of the big money's pumping in. So that will be a narrative that's worth chasing, even if you don't really agree with the narrative behind it. It can help you get rich and improve your situation. We're just rattling on, aren't we now? Powered by Onyx Coin, all transaction fees are settled in XCN, and a portion of that XCN is burned. So there's a burning mechanism for every transaction. That's kind of cool because you got so many freaking coins, you need something. Total supply of 48 million. What the hell were you thinking, man? Oh, let's get as many coins as we can because I don't know, we want to keep it cheap, or I don't know. But anyway, I do. Distribution 200 million per month by a time clock. 200 million per month by now. I don't know what the hell. Bridged USDC. There you go. Anytime that you do have a project that does have stable coin. Talking to you, Caspa stable coin. Get stable. You need USDT or USD Caspa. I'm talking to you, baby. If you want to make your dreams come true, stop playing with meme coins. Get you a stable coin, okay? Caspa. All right, I'm sorry. I try to throw that out there whenever I can. I'm hoping they will hear me. Bridge USDC refers to USD coin that has been transferred to the Onyx via a bridging mechanism. So we do have stable coin there. They got a super bridge. I'm thinking we can do cross chain stuff. It's a native ERC20. We're built off of Ethereum, so well, that's good for Ethereum. And base. And base definitely helps Coinbase more than anybody. Decentralized governance, so powered by XC. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Staking, you can stake it. That's cool. Smart wallet on Onyx. I didn't know. I probably need to look into that. A non-custodial gas-free wallet built on Onyx, designed for users to access their funds anywhere they go. Because at some point, I need to move mine off, and I wouldn't mind having it on its own little wallet. So what is it? Is a layer 3 blockchain built on Ethereum, Base and Arbitrum with full EVM, Ethereum virtual machine, smart contract capability, and native bridging. It is powered by Onyx Coin, and the gas and the governance token. So ERC20 token, contract address. How can you use it? It can be used by consumers and developers. Consumers can use decentralized applications, utilize it as a payment chain, and more. There's more. Developers can build any EVM compatible application. I think that's where it's going to be have the most appeal. So as far as what it can do, I mean, it looks like it's a foundation for things to build, and that is, it's getting some, well, what's the app? Getting some go there. Nice. Staking APR is 35%. I've got mine just sitting over there on my exchange. and I can move it by base, hopefully off my exchange, which doesn't cost me anything, because if I use Ethereum, it would cost every freaking transaction. So that's a plus, it being on base and Arbitrum. I'm going to do that this weekend. I want to move mine off the exchange and put it over 35%. What the hell am I waiting on? Take it while it's early. Instead of me sitting there just watching the number go up and down and trying to add to my bag every now and then, let's 35% APR. A no-brainer. Tries it out. All right, well, I liked it. It doesn't mean that you guys have to like it at all, but XCN, Onyx Coin. She's at a discount. She's a cheap. She might get a little cheaper. Is this a different one? Is this the same one we were looking? This one looks like crap. Oh, we even put, I remember doing that. We were hoping that maybe we would see. Well, that sucked. And again, losing this guy here just makes me wonder. Can we go down here to the smaller areas? We could. Doesn't have to go all the way down there though. Well, there's not much. We're coming to a point of support. Right beneath the 360 moving average. Usually, if you will find when price comes to a moving average, look to the left, there's usually something there. And to me, that just says, hey man, look to the left, that's probably the support it's going to hold for you. Just a little thing. Just a little thing. Let's go back to the chat because I feel like I'm just getting everywhere. So hopefully, I don't know. I mean, we looked at XCN to see as best as we can what it is and what it can do for us. I like it for a play. I'm taking it as a midterm, or I'm taking it as a longer term play there. Because I'm already up. Maybe I want to ride this sucker. Please start B3. I'm not sure what B3 is, but we can do it. Steve, I know. Walked right in on him. I didn't mean to see that at all. Can we look at Ton, Olivium, AVAX, Floki tonight? We'll try to do that. If you had Billy Bogthorne, I love that name. If you had $10,000 cash, would you go all in on Caspa, Laspa now, or DCA in case it goes lower? I would not go all in on anything. That is out of everything that I would say, that's a good rule of thumb to go by. Never go all in at any one time on anything. Seems to be a good rule that I go by. Yeah, I would DCA into it, go in, because they're going to fluctuate. Altcoins are not ready to go yet, and I think you can get a better entry overall by just DCAing a little bit. Whatever your DCA strategy is, but I just find if you go all in, you're just going to look back and say, oh man, screwed that up. But if you just go a little bit here and a little bit there and a little bit here and there, and however you're doing, either time based or maybe on the charts and by level, whatever, and I just think that'll work out better for you, and it'll be better on your mental health. That's probably one of the biggest things right there, because it sucks, man. You put $10,000 in the Caspa and it drops 25%, and you're down like $7,500. And that part of your brain's going to say, oh man, if I'd only waited, I would have this much Caspa now. Versus a lot less money and a lot less it just messes with your head, honestly. Onyx explanation is so time consuming. I believe so. For a lot of these coins, it can be. I've held Onyx for a while. Always been solid in my opinion. I think it'll do something. Completing my collection. Oh, I can't see it. Of American ISOs this week. Now I got them all. There you go. There's a plan, and I think that plan's going to. That's going to. Trump is going to incentivize everything in the U.S. and we're a lot of money is starting to move toward those, and a lot of those are the boomer coins too. And that feeds into the narrative I've been wondering about for the past 3 or 4 years. Is I still believe the boomer coins. There's some old, for crypto, I'll call it not old money like old money, but for crypto, some old money from several cycles ago that are still wrapped up heavily in some of those old boomer coins. Like some of the old proof of work layer ones and things like that. I'm talking about Litecoin, believe it or not, Bitcoin Cash and some of those. Maybe even Darkcoin, which I think is Dash now. That was a big one back in the day. That was number 3. Darkcoin was over Ethereum. And of course, Ethereum. Just now, I think you'll see it. I think we'll see some of those bigger coins. So XEN is a 3-year-old coin that you buy and stake or use as payment, just like thousands of other coins. Yes, I don't see why people are buying it. Are we still there? That's stored. What I didn't do was look at their partnerships. Where would that be? You got a BSC bridge, Binance Smart Chain bridge. The modular thing makes me think it was I thought it was a Cosmos. It could be a Cosmos ecosystem. I wonder. Its ties to Binance Smart Chain makes me think it's got a tie to kind of Cosmos. I'm talking about something totally different here. I'm really looking for partners and things like that. We got exchanges here. Usually find that down there. We did the pack. I would like to find out something. Let's go check out your ecosystem. Oh, we did that. Okay, well, I guess we saw everything up here. A one pager. Let's go to the one pager. It's optimized for institutional adoption. I think that's one of the big things. Supports enterprise grade financial applications, DeFi, real world asset tokenization, and high performance dApps. It's built on Arbitrum, Orbit, and base layer 2. Onyx enhances scalability, cost efficiency, and customization. I think that's what we're looking at. What most people are looking at is that modular rollups offers customized execution environments. Okay, so I think it geared more toward the institutional side is what everybody's looking at from what I can. The big takeaway. Technology scalability and customization, dedicated rollups, fraud-proof security. Let's see. Optimized for low-cost, high-throughput transactions, and I think it being on base definitely helps with that. And Arbitrum. Economic security, low fees, high liquidity, Ethereum integration. XEN as the gas token, predictable fees and governance power. And then, of course, it does this little burn. So the key features: ultra low fees, decentralized government by the DAO, customizable smart contracts, which they don't like, and seamless bridging. That would be a big thing. So it'd be easy for to bring your assets over and trade them. I think it's just geared up more toward the institutions. I think an institutional play is how I would put it, and that's where I think the bigger money kind of looks in, and they might pump up and make some X's. Just my thoughts on it. I like it. Doesn't mean anybody else has to like it, but our market cap is 588 million for an institutional play. Now, I see a lot of these other institutional plays. They can get as high as 10 billion or something like that. That might even be conservative. So, I mean, just throwing that idea out there. So there's a possibility of another 10, 20x on its prices here, in my opinion. Maybe. But I don't think $10 billion market cap over the next 12 months would be too much to ask out of Onyx coin. And so I'm cool with letting it stake and give me 35%. That's just my thoughts on it. And she is available. Uniswap, Coinbase, all the exchanges, well, most of your bigger exchanges there. Just my thoughts on it. Doesn't have to be yours. Let's take a look at Toshi, another base-related coin here. You got the pump, you got the dump, and now we got the sideways. Hopefully bottoming out here. Looks like we got an 886 retracement. Looks like. Nice little area. Looks like she's just accumulating here and Hopefully Toasty will regain its ground here. I'm looking for Toshi just to get past this guy right here. Come back up to 0.00087. We're not there yet. Gosh darn it, Toshi. So sick of meme coins. I think the world is sick of meme coins, but they are rounding out and trying to do something there. Let's come back to the chat here. Thank you, Road Dog, you're the best. I don't even know if I accomplished what the mission that we set out to do, but I'm trying. Also bought my first Bitcoin. I feel like a real crypto bro now. Like a first whole Bitcoin? Oh man. Or even just your first Bitcoin at all. Either one of those situations. Equally clappable. Very celebratable. Whether it's your first time of buying Bitcoin whatsoever, you need it. Or it's your first time getting a whole Bitcoin. Yeah. Man, I'm telling you, the goal should be try to get one Bitcoin if you can, and it's getting harder and harder to do, but you need that. Think of it as real estate. Don't think of it as gold, just think of it as real estate. And think about how you can use it like real estate, because if you have real estate, or if you've been in the real estate investment game any time in your life, you have any experience with that, man, that offers you so much leverage in the world. And you can play the games just like the rich people do. You've always heard. When I was learning real estate investment, not real estate like retail. I was trying to be a real estate agent. I was doing investments back in the day. It's just it's wild at the possibilities that opened up. You learned that the rich people they're not selling the real estate in most cases. They collect assets, the retained value, and then they borrow money off of those, and then they buy more assets that generate money. And then they borrow money off of that, and they buy more assets to generate money, and it just keeps rolling over and paying for itself, and suddenly you got a cycle of something that's generating wealth and value, but you're not selling, you're actually using debt smart. And did you know that I mean, you could sell your piece of property, real estate or Bitcoin, I don't know, let's say $500,000. Yeah, okay. Well, now you got a tax liability in most cases. Short-term gains, long-term gains, some kind of gains, there's a tax liability. But did you know if you're like, oh, I don't want to sell it, I just need to borrow against it. And you can borrow against Bitcoin. You want to be smart about when you do it and how you do it. But whenever you borrow something, well, that's non-taxable in every situation that I know of. Here in the U.S., you know, if you take a loan out, you don't pay taxes. If you got $500,000 worth of Bitcoin and you want to borrow $200,000, while Bitcoin is down on its low in the bear market, the very best time to borrow against it, in my personal opinion. Or even after I think we made her low. Like after Bitcoin cleared 20,000, 25,000, took out your loans, and you took it out then. I mean, that's tax free. And as Bitcoin goes up, I don't know, you can find ways to pay it back. It just opens up so many opportunities and ways that you can do that. And that's what big boys are looking at. They're not looking, I'm going to start trading. They're like more thinking about how we can use Bitcoin and its power, and we can finagle it and build more wealth. And there's some bigger ideas out there. I'm just rattling. Big money made a big my. Little fish won't move a pond this size. I agree. Can you look at Cato, please? I don't know what Cato is, but we'll look at it. Cato. Cato looks happy today. Cato's been making higher highs and higher lows. Cato lost a trend line, but found some support on a Fibonacci. I'm assuming. Always assume first. Oh, yes, it was. I knew it was coming out. That's good. 618 right there. Very nice, very nice, very nice.
I saw the charts, I saw the hype.
Now the first thing I want to do is be looking for an AB equals CD move. So it's a touch of all the way up here to our 382 414 area. So lost that trend line, came, found some support. Let's see if it holds. Now we got a new trend line to follow with a possible channel idea if you want to try to visualize it as a channel. This trend line will save your ass in case it doesn't go our way. If we're looking and seeing if we got any kind of trade set up. Now we're on the 1 hour time frame here. Are you the right one? Yes, long position. I like this for a possible trade setup. We got big boy targets over here. 50% gains possible. Stop loss 15%. It's kind of steep for me, but that's for some people. That's cool. 3.3 to 1 risk reward. That's actually a pretty. This is a standard good trade, even with a deeper stop loss. I would just put my stop loss underneath this white line. Because if we break the white line between these body touches, chances are that this sucks. And then we got a candle body here on the 1 hour. I think, yeah, you can tighten up your stop loss and get a bigger risk reward ratio if that's your thing. But 50% gains, kind of what we're looking at. I kind of like this for Cato. I don't know what this is. So MEXC. Let's see what else we got. We got a possible breakout idea, or a confirmed breakout idea. And doesn't have any volume behind it, so, but I like that we're bouncing off of this. For me, this is the kind of setups I look for. It doesn't have to be what anybody else looks for, but I would see this as a confirmed breakout retest, and we're still along this line. It's still early to get in, and there could be a play there. And what if it goes higher? But I think it can at least come up here, and then maybe come back. We may bounce around this little range for a while, but that looks kind of cool. Let's share this with the group. Let me take a look at the indicators here real quick. Let's go on a bigger time frame, and not enough information. So we don't have a whole lot of information. Let's go to the 15 minute. 15 minute, we got a possible breakout even on the smaller one. Look at that. Oh, confirmed candle. Going through the red cloud, little sliver of green there. Oh, I like this one. They got this one out there. We put this down on the 15 minute. I do like it. I think we should play. I'm gonna go to the 1 hour. That's where we started. 249 would be the first target. Second target could be 264. Let's move this little sucker up to the little buy place where we got now. What we got? FOMO in right now. 3 to 1 risk reward ratio with a tighter stop loss, 12% beneath this little candle guy. But just my idea, doesn't have to be your idea. Looks like an entry at 173. Stop loss below 158. You're taking too much time here, mister. It feels like I'm taking too much time. It does. Why are you blue, man? Stop it. Okay, screw it. Stop loss. I think that I like this idea. Kato, don't know what it is, but that looks kind of interesting. Let's copy that image and let's post it over here onto trade setups here. Kato. Got a swing trade idea.
roller coaster through the highs and lows.
And unless you want to sit here and watch me type for 15 minutes, I'm going to have to move on and not go into the details there.
I'll try to stay calm, but the fear is
Jackson says, please look into B3. We did not look into B3, did we? What is B3? B3 in crypto. That's on the Coinbase. It's on the MEXC. B3 base. Let's look at MEXC. I like to go to MEXC. I like because they get coins early, so we usually have better price history. And I like to see as much information as I can on that chart. And so this is what we got, and that's kind of wild. Let's see if we can make anything out of this. Nice! We got something there. Also lost something there. So a little concerning that we respected the 618 and then we lost the 618. What we did, we went from high to low and we got rejected here at the 236.
the blockchain ties. And yet I buy, and yet I buy. In this alone I cry.
We'll bring out the fib magic here, just let me get over a few things.
No cold wallet, no secure home. Ooh, my coins get hacked away. My day
382, huh?
and yet I trade, repeating in dismay. Can't trust a note or drone.
282. Oh, yeah.
If I can't own my coin, I'd rather be a clone. No decentralized home, no key to call my own.
I don't like that we lost the support of the 618. I do like the area that we're bouncing off of this 1.272 area, and there's even a tighter little bottom here. In my personal opinion, I think we're rounding out. What? Let's talk about everything. I think we're getting that one sucked. Guess we'll start here. I think we might be seeing something roundy happening here, and that's good, but we need to hold this area. I'd like to see us regain that 618. Need to do that. Now that's coming in at what? What are you coming in at? 6.0076 cents? 75 in that area? I'd like to see us regain that for base 3, but that looks promising that we're trying to consolidate right through here. But a little curvaceousness, and there's some curving going on here too, some curving going on here too, and you can see that as the whole thing kind of curves out a little bit. It's a sign of accumulation, slow accumulation, and that's how I recommend to play it. If you see the whales slowly accumulating, well, slowly accumulate with them if you want to play this game like the whales. And I recommend doing that. Try to do what the whales do. They're slow movers when things get to a bottom like that. And that's what I try to do. This is exactly what I do as a margin trader. I don't have a big well position size bags, but I build my bags when they do, trying to do what they're doing. Slowly accumulate. Okay. You guys are the smart money. I'm going to play what the smart money does. Try to anyway. Can we look at metal blockchain? SMG. Did we look at that one last night? Was that on who had the best chart? Was it MEXC? I think it was MEXC. 4-hour time frame. She lost the 100 moving average. No, snap. So still struggling, still looking at that point. That 10-cent area could still get hit there. Still, momentum looks good. 4 hours, just playing around on the weekend. Local Fibonacci tells us, oh, you're holding a 618. Might be holding there. If not, we're looking at this 11-cent area, and that would be our 786 fib. Did I accidentally move that up? I'll stick with that. I like that. I think this one's got a possibility. It's not on. It's on the table, but it's not in the realm of possibilities at the moment. Got a strong trend line. Just need to see it hold. Could come down a little bit. We're 11.8 cents. Could come to 11.1. A little lower, right in this area. We just want to hold this line, so getting a pullback. Cato, the InfoFi token, is that what it is? Say has been taken off a little. You think it'll pull back or keep going? Say has been doing good. I think we're starting to see some money move into coins that people are hoping will do good and be promising coins. She's definitely taken a beat down, hasn't she? She was around 40 cents and then she dropped down to 22. So big steep trend line breakout. Let me get this Fibonacci off of there so we can see the chart a little better. All right, move this guy over. So we like that. That's good, but that's also a very steep angle. So, so yeah, we could possibly come up 31, 32 cents and then roll over. Maybe there. That looks like a possible scenario. It's good she came up here, got rejected, but didn't come all the way back for a full retest. That's actually bullish. I like that. We got an angle going on here, so looks like there's a channel idea. So we might be up for some resistance. Yeah, we're towards some resistance here. So still got a good chance to come back to retest some of these areas about 25 cents. We're at 27 now. And we could just be zigzagging on a channel. Or watching something else. Watching a steeper channel form. That's what we got to look out for. Either one of those ideas. So we do have a secondary trend line that's forming. Cool. I like that. That's nothing wrong with that. Zoom out. Now we can start looking at some bigger targets. These are the short-term targets. Actually, I would like to just clear those out. I think that's just a little too short-term. Because we got a confirmed breakout now. It's got some volume behind it too. That's cool to look for. That's when we try to look at that. Give it a little support for that breakout idea. I mean, it's not a lot of work every time. Let volume be your guide kind of thing, but it's kind of like better to see it than not see it, because if you don't see it, it's like, well, there's nothing really pushing this move, is there? That one probably, the air will probably come right out of that balloon. But this one's got some air behind it. Let's see, the prices rise here. That's cool. Falling wedgies. Those wedgies will lift you up. I don't know if you've ever had a wedgie. Oh, I'll put a little pep in your step after you dig yourself out of the locker. That has never happened to me. Nobody ever shoved me into locker. I can't believe. Is that was that really a thing? I don't even think I've even seen anybody get shoved into a locker.
Tokens rise and fall. It's a roller coaster ride. Stay informed. Keep your head on the right side.
Let's get out the juicy targets.
Trust the process. Let the gains multiply. Don't trip by the dip. Hold on. Don't slip. Keep your eyes on the prize. Let the numbers.
We'll get our measured move, but right there, and the measured move.
Ride the wave. Feel the thrill in the crypto world. We will.
Measured move takes us right around 57 cents.
Don't trip by the dip.
We got 50% Fibonacci line where we're likely to come up and touch. It's right, just right above the 800 and 600 moving average, where we can come up and wick above it, get rejected, and come back and play this lower area again. 382 Fibonacci is the current little area that we need to get above, my personal opinion. 31.32 cents. I think we're headed up there. A little bit steep for a falling wedge, my personal opinion, but hey, man, it's a falling wedge. 68% chance to break to the upside. And like for real. This area right here, if you zoom out and apply this logic instead of just accept thinking that, oh, we're just definitely going to the upside. You know, we came back. We basically made a double bottom here. Zooming out, we look at the big picture. We should. It's just local pattern. Possible big double bottom, meaning the coming back up here to 73 cents. That's our goal for this move. That's our goal. We need to do that. We can even double up from there, go to 140. That's what the double bottom scenario. And this one, is it is this going to be an even Adam? So it's going to be a pointy, or is it going to be an even Louise? And we kind of round out. I don't know, but this is resistance now. So I don't expect when price gets to wherever price bumps its head up here, it'll probably fall away. So look at that too. SCI. So what are you saying, Road Dog? She's at 27 cents, and that looks juicy. Come down to the 1 hour time frame. To my 1 hour time frame, and what you got going on here? 0.05. Really? You said 0.5s? So they're the 0.5s. All right, baby. Take me to target, to the 5s. Or put you down just a wee bit. We're going to 2 right here, to 2.0. We bounced off a 5Z. My target is 2. The more I keep reading about harmonic pattern trading, I've discovered that I've just kind of naturally climbed and went there. It really overlaps with what I've discovered and slowly picked up and learned on my own, putting pieces and pieces together. I'm finding that harmonic, Scott Carney's harmonic trading is wow. I think he figured out something that I've been on the track of, so I'm starting to like it. It was me on me crypto journey, just like you on your crypto journey. Little pieces that you start to put together, this market starts opening up, and the ideas ideas that didn't used to make sense. You're like, I don't understand that at all. You know, don't stress it. Just keep always, my advice is to keep always trying to learn new things, add new things, new ideas, concepts to your toolbox. Try to build up your toolbox, baby. That's what you're all trying to do in TA, and in my personal opinion, I think that's what we should try to do. And eventually those concepts that didn't make any sense to you start showing up, and then start connecting the dots. And so harmonic stuff and all this cool fib stuff is starting to open up to me so much, and I'm so grateful for that. And of course I do pray for that too, that you know, the things be revealed, because I think you should always involve God with everything that you do. Keep him first in your life, and then he will guide your path. That's what he says. Sorry, I got to throw that in. It just happens. Get used to it. But I can't wait until the GAN stuff starts making sense, because man, that's a rabbit hole. I'd love to get this time price square thing under my belt really more efficiently, and go into the square 9 stuff and pull some of the more advanced GAN stuff. Little by little, doesn't have to be done all at once, but I just encourage you, no matter whatever your inspiration is, whoever you follow, I know YouTube's a popular thing, and a good place you can learn different techniques and different ideas. You know, whether you follow me, Joe, and other people charting crypto. There's just so many, Alex O, so many people out here that share their idea. You know, always be looking for new ideas and things to add, tools to add to your toolbox, especially if they come from old master sources like WDCan. That one gets me excited. I think you can learn a lot by looking at the people that have been here before, rather than trying to chase the new person. So I just now figured this market out. Look, just sell at the 1 minute 200, and I mean, there's all kinds of strategies. You learn all you can, and eventually you'll find your little magic that works for you. And so far, I found a good system that helps me make profit in this market. Go. Saw big time stuff. What? To 9 cents. I think I'm missing out. Oh, we got a super chat. Uh-oh. Reese John, $2. Happy Friday, dog. It's a happy Friday now. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you very much, my man. Thank you for the super chat, Reese John. Thank you for your support. I'm 100% crowdfunding. I don't show anything other than Tangem wallets, which those sales have really slacked off, but I believe in the wallet, so I'm always going to keep that link up here. Oh, and my OnlyFans Tootsie Group for you guys in Dubai, you little perverts. I mean, you geniuses out there, man, learning to do this stuff right. Thank you for your support in the OnlyFans Tootsie Group. Love you guys. Freaks. I think it saw a big time spike to 9 cents. I got you. I thought he said, I saw a big time spike to... No, saw a big time spike. I gotcha. Sometimes I'm dense. I hold some big time. That coin can really pump sometimes. So is it going? Algo, if you get a chance, take a look at Algo. What you doing, Algo? Hanging out, spiky spike, whatever you got going on here, channel. I'll see this audio just in a and I kind of just threw that up hastily, but seriously, that's one of the things I see there. Zoom out on Algorand. Bigger picture of things for this local move. How you doing? You're bouncing off of a 786 area, not perfectly, but somewhere in that neighborhoods. Might you come back down there? Maybe could happen if they decide to sell this out in the market this weekend. We could see 21 cents, but doesn't mean we got to. There's also, you got this channel, this fallen channel idea of trying to level out. So Mifibs, tell me, we just need to get past 30 cents, reclaim that, and maybe we can start coming up. Let's see if they do that. The moving averages look great on this. What am I on the 6 hour? I'm on the weird 6 hour. Okay. 800, 600, 360. Man, just by going by those alone, I don't give a crap. Here's my thing with moving averages. On these, the smaller, the 5 bands I used, the 200, 100, they flip. They're bearish. And you're like, oh, you suck. Oh, man, ribbon flip. Suck, bearish now. Yeah. But, yeah, that's cool. They did. They are. But screw them. These bigger ones are saying, nah, we cool, man. We good. Honey, we got some turbulence, baby, but we good. These guys are saying, we just ride it out, baby. You might even want to think about nibbling and buying some, because we can range through here for a little bit. That's how I interpret these moving averages, guys. Playing betwixt those two. So in the frenzy of what we got, oh no, it sucks. We're going down low, making lower low. The big one saying, nah, man, baby, it's okay. Just chill. It's part of the plan. That's how I interpret that. May not be your interpretation. You'll say, and if it does break down further, it's like, you suck, road dog. Learn TA, but that's what the charts tell me. Honestly. We got another super chat in the Vine and Doge, please, says Ryan K. Thank you so much, my man. Oh my gosh, we're getting the super chats coming in. Ondo Poncho says, thanks for everything like always, dog. Could you get your rundown on Ondo so we can compare to mine? Yeah, we sure can. Thank you so much. Let me give both of these for Vine and thank you so much, Ryan K. And thank you so much, Ondo Poncho. Thank you so much, Ondo Poncho. 999 super chat. Let's go check out Vine and Doge, and then we will get to the super chat there. CoINEX here, Vine. I remember somebody popping into the Telegram channel talking about Vine and how for sure it was going to do something by something date. I don't know. I wasn't familiar with the name. I hadn't seen them since. And wow, we're at 3 cents. From 50 cents to 3 cents for it's just a meme coin. It's all it is. There's, from what I understand, there's no use case on this, and clearly we pumped, we dumped, and now we're rounding out, which sucks. She might make a comeback, but gosh darn it, somebody already made all their money right here. So either we regain the 6.1 cents, or we just slowly burn down and touch 7.0072 area, which I think that is probably what we're going to see out of this one. I could see that happening. I'm trying to line this guy up. I don't like using this tool. It's so subjective, but you can see the curve going on. But I mean, you can't trust it really for a line. Every time you move something changes here. But this is the idea that I see going on here. And slow reaccumulation, maybe at a lower low. Kind of risky play. But being a meme coin, I mean, you don't want to put too much into them, and you don't have to, because if they do make a good game, if it goes from 3 cents to 25 cents. You know, and if you got like $100 in there, then okay, well, then you put $100 into 700 or 800. Congratulations. But anybody trying to play, I want to put 1,000 or 5,000 in there. I'm like, oh, well, you're ballsy, or you got big bags. You're sitting on some big bags. Wish my bags were that big to sit on. Put 10,000 into a meme coin and. Yeah, we lost that. That's nothing, man. I don't know. We just crank out the bubbly and the sham. Let's get the Dom Perignon and celebrate when we do win one, you know. But losing 10,000. I mean, after all, I scrub my toilet with Perrier water, you know. I would never put that much money in a meme coin. Crypto is a gambling casino. I think we'll see meme coins get some. I don't know. I think we'll get some direction pointed in these ways. All right, so that was mine with Doge. I think Doge was the other one. Let's try to stay on track. Stay on track. Did I mention that I fell asleep? I think I did at the beginning. I fell asleep. In mid-chair, woke up at 10. Yeah, I did say that. All right, so Doge, 24 cents on discount. Doge is cheap. Coming down. I'm on the 8-hour time frame. No particular, that's just where we are. But I do like what I see on the moving average. This is what I do when I'm looking at time frames. If they're respecting the moving averages that I'm familiar with and that I use, if they're having some kind of, if I see like they're having a response, well, I'm going to pay attention to that time frame. I just got, you know, and that's, I'll recommend you do the same. I don't want to force feed it on some other time frame. It's not, I'm like, well, what are you doing here? But usually you will find that they do. I mean, here on the 6 hour, it's even respecting it more. We're down betwixt the 6 and the, yeah, I want to watch this one too. Right now we're finding support on this particular time frame on the 800, and that's what I want to see. So I'll follow this time frame. What do you look like on the 4 hour? Oh my God, you're dying. Oh, it's all over. It sucks. We lost it. It's over. The ribbons are flipping and it's over. No. I mean, it sucks here that we lost it. Bigger time frame on the moving averages and see how we do. 12-hour looks interesting. Just the 360 was holding, and now we lost it. So we can go down here.
Trade markets or taco stands.
All right, Doji.
I'm torn between two loves.
So we see what the moving averages are saying. Let's come all the way back and let's apply some fib magic here. And I'm going to go deep.
Wrapped up with the Lord.
We're going to go from very bottom to very top, yeah? And see where we're at here. I want to mark this little guy, because that should be some strong support right there from our very bottom to our new high. And you can look to the left. I was to the left and see we've tapped it before, bounced off of this area, so it was resistance and now it's support. Over here we got that same little area, so fibs are identifying a nice little zone if you want to look at it that way. Right through here. That's where we found ourselves. That's looking to the left. That's what it tells us. All right, well, we got that idea. One of many. We got this idea going. I kind of like that. That's a very solid trend line. Now, if I take that and move it up a little bit, we see. Oh, we had a kind of a channel idea going, and now it sucks. We're back in it. That's not what I want to see. So that's a little bearish. Just a little bearish idea going on right there. Now I'm gonna take my fibbies from this bottom here all the way to this top one and see what we got. And on that one, we see that we're holding the local 618. You're confusing me, Road Dog. I'm just analyzing. This is how I do things. This is how I do things. That's all I'm sharing with you, is how I do things for real. And it changes, and I use different techniques at different times. And I'm just seeing what they tell me. Like I did the channel idea, the pattern idea. That was one pattern idea. I always recommend that you find the channel, previous channel, current channel, big time channel, zoom it out. And then let's see what is. We're eavesdropping. We're spying on what this conversation is. And the conversation is one of loss. I'm sad to say, but there was one of loss. They had something good going on, but they lost that trend line right there. So we're in some mourning here. That helps us identify a channel that we were doing good on and we lost it. We could say, hey man, I want to take a measured move. How far can you make me go down? Don't do it. And that says we could go all the way down here. And that sucks, doesn't it? Like, you suck, Road Dog. No, that's why nobody wants to hang out on your channel, because you tell them it's going down. It could. That's what I say about Elliott Wave. That's why nobody wants to hang out with you, Elliott. You've always got bad news. But look at this idea, some support. Oh, look at that channel. You got channels going there. Well, you got a chain link fin. This is nothing. This. Oh man. I mean, this might be confusing for some people. It's like I put never pattern out there. I just like to zoom out and look at things, but I like to identify my channels. This one is what we're currently in. And we can bounce up and down all the way down. It sucks, but we are making a partial decline. That's what I want to look for. We're below area of support, so we need to see if we can get up there. So we are at an area of support. Do we have any kind of pattern, local pattern forming here? Maybe. It's making a lower low. Sucks. Respecting the 200 moving average on the daily, that's a big thing to notice. While 200 moving average on the bigger time frames, weekly and the daily, that means something. If we can find some support there, that's good. See that 9 moving average rolling over under that 21. That's not very good. We can bounce back from that, but that sucks that it's happening. That's a weak sign of weakness. This looks good. Big Ichimoku Cloud. All right, so maybe we're finding an area of support here on the daily. Let's go to the 4-hour. See if we can find some sign of a bottoming pattern. Adam and Eve didn't confirm, failed. They can. They break out 90% of the time is what some people will tell you, but that's not true. They're just pulling that number out of their ass. They only say it when it's working in its favor, and they keep saying it when it's going up, but when they don't ever say that. Oh, this is the 10% of the time. Well, man, I can count about 100 different places of Adam and Eves that are not. I think that defeats your statistic. Anyway, so a channel idea here too. On the 4 hour, I think we got some support. This is what you can often see with the Adam and Eve pattern. Talk about this. They do get rejected. That's a nice curve. That's got some nice curvies. She's been working out. I can tell. She does her little hip thrust and all that. That's nice. That gluteus maximus is very nice and curvy, I must say. We might be getting another curvy butt cheek over here. We might be getting another curvy butt cheek over here. That happens a lot. It's an Adam, Eve, and Louise threesome. Maybe. I don't know. I think we got a good chance to find some support here. If we don't, we can look at some lower areas. But hey, until it starts happening, why not just let's see if it holds here? You know what I'm saying? I mean, your bigger moving averages here, and they're saying, hey man, I want to keep going up. Come on back up here, guys. Come on back up to 30 cents, man. We're waiting for you at 33, says Lucy. You know, if Lucy says something, price usually follows Lucy. We got Lucy on top. We got to go up there and reclaim our manhood. What is this turkey talking about? All right, let's come over and let's go to our Joe gave us some memberships. Thank you, Joe. The OZ, Jesse Gullock, Jay Violet, R.S. Miller, Sleek Cole. All got memberships from Joe. Thank you. Thank you very much. That gives you access to the membership area. So, you know, the little $3 a month membership area. That's where I've got chart school videos over there. It's kind of like a little mentorship idea. And we're going over, you know, just kind of running down trading chart schools. Going over the basics, trying to build up. And we're getting ready to start getting into Fibonacci and some other ideas. And, yeah, good place. You can go look at old videos, new videos, things that aren't available to the general public here. Got to put some value in there because, well, it's generating $3 for you guys. I'll give you something a little extra. Thank you so much for that, Joe. Ando Pancho, I have not forgot you, my man. Can we get a look and run down on auto so I compare to mine? And that's exactly how I think you should use anybody's TA here on YouTube if you like their style, whatever. And, you know, we're second opinions. We should never be your first opinion, never. If you're coming and looking at a YouTuber, analyst, whoever they are, even if it's Nostradamus himself telling you where price is going to go, you can still mess it up because your execution and psychology might be off. You compare your ideas to your charts. Always go with yours first. Put value on your TA first. I will say that. Even if you're just learning, you need to learn to trust your own TA. You can only do that by stepping out there. So Ondo, it's public service announcement. I'm not talking to anybody in particular. I'm just public service announcement. Let's check it out on KuCoin. I probably got a good price history here. What's good? This looks what kind of spaghetti mess did I run into here? Your charts suck, road dog. I still like all my ideas, and those are fib areas. They're still probably valid, but I do like to just kind of clear things out. We lost this little guy. I think I just want to, maybe if I just erase, I think I just want to erase I think I want to keep some of these ideas. I don't want to erase everything. I just don't like a busy, noisy chart. Let me clear it up. Okay, I can deal with that. All right, yeah. Let's actually, I'm going to adjust this trend line. I just adjusted the angle to take in this bottom. And I want to play with that idea for a minute. I think I might. Did I already do that? Jeez, why won't you stop? You line up any better? No difference whatsoever. No difference whatsoever. We'll just back up, put things the way they were. All right, so here we are, trend line. We're hoping it would hold, and it didn't. We broke it. She already put weakness in here when she broke it this time and recovered. So That's what I say when you have a trend line and we do wick out below. It's signs of weakness, meaning the next time we come down here, it could fail, and that's what happened here. And not much you can do, but other than, you know, start to incorporate that new wick into an idea of a bottom trend line. That's what I did. You don't have to do it, but it could be done. Might get a possible support resistance flip being identified here, maybe, with that idea, that new angle. All right, so we're getting a little flush out action going on here on Nando is what it looks like. I believe you got a harmonic pattern going on here. A 0.5, okay. No, say it's not. Don't do it. That was good. That came down and did this. Maybe you met your requirement with that. I'm looking at an idea that I'm
Tell me quick, who broke the market? This trick is slick. Up we go, then down real fast. Who broke the market? Make it last.
possible, but also it can. We could be looking at this area down here, 51. And oops, I'm just having some possibilities here. I'm not sold on the idea just yet, but. Can I please get my little dot back? Or possibly there's possibly these two areas on the downside. I don't like that idea. Jeez, I'm just trying to grab the thing and move it. I'm just trying to grab it and move it. Can I have it, please? For the love of God, I give up. Screw you, I'm just using fibs. Ah! Now you move the whole thing. Just thought. I was trying to take you over here. I'm gonna keep these two ideas on the back burner. And then apply my strategy to it. So if she were to come back down here to this area at 51 cents, that would be a complete double bottom, just retesting this low area. Could happen. I'm also looking at this idea, the 618 holding, trying to do a double bottom on its line of support there. I like this idea a lot. I like this one better than that first thing we're looking at, but I have to put these bottom targets on there just in case. So holding the 618. Okay, gotcha. I'm looking for some good areas. And okay, yeah. Got that. Lost that. That sucks. You lost that one. Ah, jeez. I can just trying to draw a line here, people. There we go.
Senators and congressmen on board. Make those laws I can't ignore. Please God, wanted outside. New wave is what we're about. My crypto back.
All right, so I'm in on the daily, just trying to go through a few things, a few ideas here. Coming down to a smaller time frame, nice rounding scallop kind of shape. It's pointy there, but there's still some rounding there. Inverted scallop. I find that interesting. Now I'm just, oh snap. I just want to check a few things here. 786, okay. I think personally, I think we're in just a little bit of a range. And to me, it looks like it's a retest of our 236 when we take our swing high to our swing low, and that's how we kind of monitor the move from this. And we just V-shaped recovery out of it. We just kind of skip through all the building through here. And I think we're coming back to retest this guy. So I think I would be curious to see if this guy could hold here, this $9 area. See if that could hold. So this is my main place I would be looking to hold. Like to see it hold. And if so, I think we got a nice little possible double bottom, and that should take us right back up to this area about 167, 168. So bigger scheme of things, that's what I'm possibly seeing here, that we're finally finding some support here, rolling over, trying to do a bottoming pattern, support pattern here, a little bit of a scallop, the kind of the Roman bridge thing, but it did have a nice little flush out through here. Some people might try to see this as a diamond, and you could argue that idea. If you see it as a diamond, now they're usually seen as reversal patterns, and where price comes in, that's where they come out, and they usually target where they went. So that takes us back to the 211, 210 idea. That's a valid idea to look at too. And you know you're basically coming right back up here to this area with that idea.
Take a stand, play it smart in this game with your crypto glow.
So that would be the diamond pattern target. So that's kind of what I see. If I'm really zooming out and zooming in and just kind of looking at things, those are some of the ideas I'm seeing. But mostly it's finding support at around the area where we're at, about 109, 110 in this area, and it looks like it could hold. And if it does, I think it's got some good gains ahead, 50%, even 100% back up to 216. Overall, see us in a big channel, and we're just testing these areas, and we lost this mid area right now. It's not the official mid area, but it is one of the areas there. We'll dot that little guy out. But that's kind of when I see bigger picture of things, some ideas. And it looks like a big mess. I'm sure it does, but I think we can see support hold here. That's what I'm looking for. I'll share this idea. It's a cluster F of ideas, probably for a lot of you. This is where I find myself sometimes. That was a lot of stuff to go through. What, this is Ondo? Ondo 4 hour. So I'm looking for 1.09 area. All right. Let's come back to the chat here. How long have we been? Oh man, we're 2 hours in. 26 people. Uh-oh. Somebody was showing daddy moves. What? What am I missing here? DOZ says, thanks for the great TA. Long week. Gotta crash, Road Dog. I don't blame you. I feel like I can crash too. Did the daddy-daughter dance with my youngest? Hey, congratulations. I'm wiped out. I know. I remember that. Those moments only last so long, don't they? It makes you, you start thinking about that stuff. Congratulations, my man. I just want to give you a shout out again for that. Being the man, being the daddy. Congratulations, my man. Enjoy it. For a 6-year-old, she really nails the running man and the sprinkler. Awesome. Those are great times. Oh, and they say they grow up fast, and man, they do. They do. Joe says, enjoy the contact, smash the like, support the channel by subscribing and sharing. Thank you, Joe. Thank you for your support, my man. Thank you for working the chat. Because I suck at it. Auto Poncho says, TA, how I like my turkey. Well done, well done. Clap your hands. Thank you, my man. If I get super chats, I do like to spend an extra amount of time and just go over stuff. I really do. Get value where 5 hours. Let's go. I don't think so. Jason says I'm off to work at the moment. Thank you, Rodo. Hey, thank you guys. I think we're going to take a look at Bitcoin here and just see how she's holding up. Go back to this little tiny 6. Is this? I'm on Coinbase. Okay. 786 area, 886 area, bouncing off of this. Oh, well, this is different where we started tonight, but this is when I was starting out earlier. I think I posted this one over in the Telegram group. This was the ideas I was looking at for Bitcoin. I also got these 2 trend lines here. Yeah, this is getting into the GAN angles and stuff. Well, GAN ideas and trend lines and trend line angles, right? And it looks like the top one is held for support. There's the little red one here, a little, taking it more to the steeper candle bodies. And both of them kind of lined up with the fib areas. Looks like this area is holding. Didn't even actually come down and get that 786, did we? We didn't actually come down and touch it. And that's okay. That's bullish in my opinion. In my opinion, that means that we just played out something a little bit more local. That swing low to that swing high. Did that give it, that wouldn't you? What the hell? Was it this one? Playing out something a little bit more local idea. So anyway, the dotted trend line that seems to come into play a little bit. We're gaining some areas here. I like it. What we would say, even here on the smaller time frame, we're starting to roll over. We're not quite getting past. We're swinging high to swing low. Let me get you down here. We have cleared this area, Carol, but we're not getting past our 382. That puts us in an area where more than likely what we could see this weekend for Bitcoin. And I think it's some of the things that we saw in some of the altcoins here too. Might will roll over, come back, test this area. Might roll over, come back and do either. Those ideas are on the table. Make them go this weekend. I do think they love to play the games with us. But we do have this now. We have earned this, so we've earned our stripes right here. This little area of support. So if I had to guess on what was going to happen, we might roll back over here. Let me move that up here. I think that's likely to happen, or maybe we can continue up back to reclaim 97, possibly up to 97.6. And so we're going to put this little guy, and this is what I expect to see happen overnight and throughout tomorrow and stuff like that. Small time frame. If we zoom out on it, can give us some ideas here. But I like this idea of it coming down here and doing that, and then popping up there. I think that could be likely. But it does look like 97 might be on the target for this weekend again. That looks kind of interesting to me. And we have now a trend line to hold as support if we want to come back and touch it. So on a lot of these ideas, they're just playing with us, trying to shake us out, get that old Bitcoin, and I'm trying to collect it too. I'm doing exactly what they're doing. I'm just trying to stack Bitcoin as it comes through here. Takes a little profits up there so I can stack more. I'm playing the little rangy through here as best as I can, trying to build up my Bitcoin bags too. Anywhere under 100,000 is still a gift, in my personal opinion. Guys, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you again tomorrow, at least tomorrow night. I don't know if I'm going to do a daytime stream tomorrow, but I might. Let's see, mail notifications and things like that. Could happen. Weekends are starting to get crazy around here, and the weeks are starting to get crazy, the normal stuff in normal life. So we'll try to do what we can do when we can do it. We need to have another apple water night. That'd be fun. Guys, thanks for hanging out. See you tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Man, you sure do talk a long time, Road Dog. I mean, for somebody that don't ever say something to anybody else, you're like a rock throughout the week, just sitting there, just like I poke you with a stick. But you get on YouTube and you talk nonstop for 2 hours. How's that work out? Somebody asks you a question, you just give a short answer, nothing. But here on YouTube, you're just like spilling out. I don't get it. That's just weird. But thank you for psychoanalyzing me, Sean. I appreciate it. I'll wait for the bill. Oh, you're getting a bill. I prefer to be paid in Bitcoin, by the way. You and everybody else, Sean. You think we'll be moving slow until Sunday? I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, usually whatever they do on Fridays, you can see them work toward the opposite during the weekend. And, you know, it's all targeted just to kind of flush out and play with the emotions of the newbies. In my personal opinion, that's what I see. This is where we get the whale games and the little, some institutional whale games playing on in the spot markets and things. But the on-chain data shows, without a doubt, it is the institutions that are collecting the Bitcoin right now. And it is the weak hands, the people getting scared or unsure, or maybe just trying to take and play the markets short and, you know, short-term players or whatever. They're losing their Bitcoin, and it's going to the institutions. So they're doing what they do best, which is to convince us to give them our Bitcoin at extremely, you know, discounted prices. And the turkey we trust, thank you. May your altcoin bags be blessed, and may they be fruitful and multiply. Thank you, EW, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Hey, we got clappy hands over here, don't we? Real quick. Sean, you put clappy hands over here, didn't you? Give them the clap. Well, that would have been a great time for the little Doge thing to come out and wave. But that didn't happen.
gathered round the screen, eyes on the monitor bright. They're waiting for the turkey to stream day or night. With Fibonacci lines and trend lines bold, they're ready to learn their crypto wealth to unfold. Here they come to watch the turkey. Oh yeah, yeah, here come the turkey. Yeah, you know he's gonna call it right. No, 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 he gonna call it right. Here they come to watch the turkey. Oh yeah, yeah, here come the turkey. Yeah, you know he's gonna call it right. No, 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 he gonna call it right. I see my viewers, they're a curious breed. They're searching for the next big thing, their fortunes to read. They're clicking on the turkey, their hearts beating fast. They're ready to ride the waves, their crypto portfolios to amass. Here they come to watch the turkey. Oh yeah, yeah, here come the turkey. Yeah, you know he's gonna call it right. No, 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 he gonna call it right. Here they come to watch the turkey. Oh yeah, 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 here come the turkey. Yeah, you know he's gonna call it right. No, 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 he gonna call it right.
Good night, everybody. Be blessed. Let's go out there and make that life-changing money on this cycle. See you tomorrow.